Good evening, everyone. Happy Wednesday evening. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. You may be catching this on replay, on YouTube, on my blog, or wherever. Thank you so much for coming on in. Sorry, I was just getting a text. How is everyone doing tonight? Please come on in. Please introduce yourself. Please let me know where you're watching from. I always find it so interesting to see where people are watching from. My name is Jamie and I am in upstate New York here, and I am a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator. I don't know, 5.5 years or so now. So just having such a good time. I always look forward to my Wednesday night videos. I do this every Wednesday night for the most part at 7:30 Eastern time. I'm also live on Tuesdays on YouTube at 1. So be sure to join me somewhere. Lots of places to connect. Hello, Amy and Michelle and Kay's here from North Carolina. I love North Carolina so much. How is everyone doing tonight? Missy's here. We did speak. Yes, not that long. Was that yesterday? 2 days ago? Oh my goodness, the days run into each other. Sarah's here. Hello, everyone. Okay, let me just give a couple of heads up and then we're going to start on something super fun. I mean, it's always fun, right? Catherine Lee's here. Hello, ladies. Thanks, Corinne, for coming on in. Everybody joining me tonight. Okay. I don't talk about it too often, and I'm like immersed in this Stampin' Up! World, and so I assume you know, but odds are you don't know, because not everyone is as consumed by this as myself. So I just kind of wanted to give you a reminder of some of the perks that you get when you shop with me, okay? These are things that I offer 365 days a year. Sometimes I add little perks and little extras to it, but for the most part, 365 days a year, I offer these perks, okay? The first is for, hello, Shirley, for every, if your order is over $50 when you shop with me, you get a free $10 item of your choice. So I don't pre-pick this. I don't have like in September it's this, in October it's that. Hello, Jessica. I just texted you, Jessica. Actually, I think you texted me back. So I offer that 365 days a year. So place your orders of $50 and then I contact you. I usually get a hold of you before you get a hold of me. And then you just let me know what you want. And then at the end of the month, I place all the order for the customer gifts. And as soon as they come in, I get them back out. Speaking of which, everybody that ordered before September 30th, your customer gifts went out today. I had a big box of goodies, of packages and all the good stuff waiting for my postman that went out today. Hello, Joan from looks like rainy Washington, and Denise is here. Hello, ladies. So that's the first thing I offer my customers, a free $10 gift with any order over $50, okay? You can choose a couple of dimensionals, just, something over $10, embossing folders, Stampin' blends, usually people go for ink pads, cardstock packs, that sort of thing. The other thing I offer is something called my Star Rewards program, and this is very similar to like a regular retail store program you might be familiar with. For every increment of $25 in your order, you get 1 star. And once you've accumulated 12 stars, you get a free $30 shopping spree with me. Hello. So let's say you order $100 worth of product, you're going to get 4 stars. And then once they've accumulated to 12, you get a $30 shopping spree. Whatever you want, you let me know. I order it up, it goes to you, and everyone's happy. So I just kind of wanted to give a quick reminder because I know I offer these things, but I don't know if necessarily everyone else does. I don't talk about it that often. I probably should talk about it more. Okay, so I just wanted to give a little snippet about my rewards. Any order over $50 gets a $10 item, and then you can accumulate your orders to earn a free $30 shopping spree. Number 1. Number 2, the clearance rack updated today. I haven't checked it. I'm sure some things have already started to sell out. They don't last very long, but it did update, which means there's new product. I looked briefly, honestly. I didn't look too long. There's like ribbon. I think there was some designer series paper. Again, I'm not sure what has sold out. It doesn't last long. So head on over to the clearance rack. You're going to want to check out all the goodies. Okay, now for the good things. Oh, I'm so excited. If you caught my live last week, I was very excited about something. And it's because we as demonstrators were able to pre-order an exclusive item early release. Okay, it's called Eden's Garden. I talked about it on my blog today if you checked that out. So much awesome stuff in the clearance rack for sure. So as a demonstrator, we got to pre-order these items. By the way, if you cannot wait and you're like, I gotta have it today, become a demonstrator, and you get to pre-order all these amazing things. But it is a collection of items, okay? Should I talk about it now? Let me talk about it now. I'll show you the paper and stuff like when you're looking down. Okay, so there's a bundle. It's the Eden's Garden bundle, and it's a early release of product that will be in the 2022 January to June mini catalog. Okay, it's a stamps die bundle in this collection, Eden's Garden. I apologize, you're going to be looking at it backwards, I believe. So it's got this distinctive look to it. I'll let you see it when I have you face it down again. You're getting big glares off my huge lamps here. Stamp set dies. Those will be in the January to June mini catalog. So it's an early release, okay? But included in this collection are 3 additional items. You can buy everything separately or you can buy it all together at once. The first item is the Ever Eden Designer Series paper, which is so pretty. Like, I can't even fully express how gorgeous this designer series paper is. It's 12 by 12. The colors, I think, they're not on the back. I think they're just evening evergreen, soft succulent, and gold, and white, of course. Gorgeous. It's specialty paper. So it has like hints of gold running through it. You can see the shimmer it's getting off my lights. This is sort of the more graphic side. Hello, Nan. Thank you so much for joining me. And then we have more of like patterns on the back. It's gorgeous. Have I said it's gorgeous? It's gorgeous. Like, wow, Roz, right? So Ever Eden is the designer series paper. I haven't quite learned the names yet. Another item in the collection is the Ever Eden cotton paper, which I have never really used. You got yours today. Someone else hit expedited shipping, Catherine Lee. So this is cotton paper. To me, it feels like tissue paper. Thank you, Joan, so much. But it does have like this like texture to it, but it's as thin as like tissue paper would be. And this comes in soft succulent and evening evergreen colors. And the third item in the collection was unavailable for us to pre-order. Unfortunately, it is the Garden Gems, and they feature gems in cherry cobbler and soft succulent colors. Okay, so as a demonstrator, I was able to pre-order these. You will be able to order them as a customer beginning November 2nd. Okay, this is where I really, 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 really want you to listen. Okay, I have no idea how long this is going to last. I don't know how long the dies and stamp will be around. They're going to carry over. That's not a problem. But that designer's paper that is so gorgeous, I really don't think it's going to last very long. And if we remember last year with the butterfly bijou paper was so pretty and it sold out in like, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe a month. I don't even remember. Like super quick, and everybody was devastated. Everybody wanted it. Everybody was upset. No, that was earlier this year, I guess. But anyways, so the designer paper people like, and it doesn't last. Okay. So November 2nd, this collection goes live to customers. It will run through January. I had to look at my notes, January 3rd. Okay. So the stamps dies will carry on through. That's not going anywhere. The designer series paper, the cotton paper, and the gems are available while supplies last, or until January 3rd. Okay, beginning November 2nd. You're going to want it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I can't even, like, when the light hits the gold, it's like, it's so pretty. Okay, so this is the card I'm making tonight. It's backwards. I apologize. Once I flip you down, it won't be backwards anymore. And then I have some other things I'll show you that I was kind of like fiddling around with. So let me get my camera flipped down so that you're looking down, and we'll get going and I'll kind of walk you through. Okay? Oh, by the way, if you are looking to place an order or whatever, contact me. You have questions, whatever. JamieB.com. JAIMIEB.com. You have to spell it right. And that will get you a hold of me. So place an order, connect on social media, get my 5 free quick and easy card tutorials, email me, whatever, JamieB.com. Okay, let me flip you down. There we go. Ooh, it didn't want to flip. Okie dokie. So, my goodness. Hold on a second. I don't know why my do not disturb is not working. I don't know. Yesterday on my YouTube live, someone called, and just now my daughter called, and I have it as do not disturb. So if anybody knows anything about technology, can you let me know why my do not disturb button isn't working and calls are coming through? Can someone just let me know that? I would really appreciate it because I can't figure it out. Okay, here's the card that we're making. My daughter keeps calling me. She absolutely knows better. Okay, here's the card that we're making. Hopefully she won't call anymore. In the inside, I kept it very simple. I just did a little bit of stamping here in the corner. Let me give you a closer peek at the stamp set. Again, Eden's Garden, really, really great sentiments. I love them so, so much. And distinctive style stamp. So if you're not familiar what distinctive is, it's a kind of stamp that gets different layers of color and depth. So I was kind of playing around with this kind of simple concept idea. I started off with this. You know me, I love my simple cards. So that's that stamped image there, and I have one in the corner again. And then I was playing around a little bit more. This is another card I made. I used the dies, but see how the gold just picks up the light? Isn't that just so pretty? It's so pretty. Oh, gravy. I cannot wait to do this with a scrapbook layout. I didn't do the inside yet, but I'm going to show you that big, gigantic die, and I just kind of put it on the side. Do you have your daughter on always send through when she calls? Huh. I have no idea. My dad called yesterday and he got through. Do I have them both on always send? That's interesting. I didn't know such a thing existed. I'm going to have to look into that. Thank you. I knew someone would know what the heck was going on. Okay, let me show you a closer look at that designer paper because I don't know if you have heard it, but it's gorgeous. Okay, so that's one of the patterns. Oh my goodness, so pretty. Another one, this is the one we're going to use tonight. Here's another one. See how that gold just picks up the light? Oh my goodness, she keeps calling me. I'm going to have her head. There's another one. This has the gold in it. It's those little dots. These little dots, I don't know if the light is... Oh, isn't that interesting? I have no idea. I don't even know where to go looking for that. Interesting. Okay, I'm totally going to have to go looking. I wonder if I have my dad marked as that too because he got through. Thank you, ladies. Okay, so there's little specks of gold. And then this one has little gold shimmer. Jean, you're here. And then this is the more patterns. This one has a nice ombre, so maybe you'll see it better if I hold it that way. And then this, like a splatter. This one, and then I don't know what you would call that, but I know. I'm tempted to scream up, but I don't know if he would hear me because he has his earbuds in. She's at a friend's house and I'm supposed to pick her up, and she was supposed to tell me what time I'm supposed to pick her up. So I'm sure that's why she's calling me. That's so sweet of you to think, though, Terry, of just be concerned for her. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm sure she's fine. And she knows I have my Wednesday night live, so she's clearly out with friends and probably being silly and not even like paying attention. These are the dies. There are, why do I feel like I'm missing one? Nope, there's only 5. Okay, we're good. There's this big gigantic one. So fun. A kind of smaller version. There's this guy that we're going to use tonight. There's a little floral leaf detail. And then this is the pièce de résistance, for my French, although I probably butchered it, to make a beautiful leaf edge. So let's just dive into tonight. Again, all this will be available beginning November 3rd. Do not wait. I can't stress it enough. I have no idea how long. Hopefully everything lasts nice and long, but goodness, there's no guarantee. Okay, so I'm using the colors in the paper, Evening Evergreen Soft Succulent, okay? I love them together. I hope they never leave us and somehow they get miraculously added to our color collections because I love those colors so much, okay? 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, but I'm not going to cut it yet. It's easier to cut it before it's been folded. So I'm going to take this edge. Now, I don't know. I can't really give you measurements, okay? I'm going to tell you to kind of eyeball it. Do whatever looks right, whatever looks nice, okay? If you put it high up, you're going to have a much bigger kind of peekaboo going on. If you put it a lot lower, you're going to have a very little peekaboo showing, okay? So you kind of I kind of wanted it maybe about an inch up, maybe, or so. Oh, I agree, Judy. Aren't they so pretty together? And I'm going to just run this through my die cutting machine. Oh, I didn't run enough. Okay, hold on. I got to run it through again. I did notice when I was putting the card together that you have to put it through like bumper to bump, like go in, go out, go in, go out, because it does take a little bit. Hold on. So let me just do that again. Oops. I'm probably going to move the camera. I apologize. And hopefully that did it that time. Let's see. I think we're good. If anybody caught my YouTube live yesterday, you will know that I have lost my Take Your Pick tool. Now, I have my bone folder, which is usually the missing tool, but I have lost my Take Your Pick tool. So I'm using the end of my paper snips, which it would be easier if I had my Take Your Pick tool, but I have no idea. I've been doing lots of crafting in preparation for my Fall Frenzy coming up, my event. Oh my goodness, I almost snipped that. That would have been bad. Lots of packaging and stamping and make and takes and pillow gifts. And oh my goodness, it's going to be so exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. I don't have more than one. I don't. Do you? How many do you have? Is that not normal? Should I buy more? Actually, I probably should since I can't find it. I mean, it's here somewhere. It's not like I threw it away. Okay, so we're going to close this up. Now, you have 3? Do you really have 3 Take Your Pick tools? How do I only have 1? Okay, stop right here. How many Take Your Pick tools does everybody have? Michelle has 2? No. You have 3, Terry? Oh my, okay, I'm buying more. I feel like I missed the memo that I was supposed to have more than 1. I completely missed the memo. And I needed more than 1 because I can't find it. I have more than 1 bone folder, but I can only find 1. Okay, Sue has 1. Beth, yeah, exactly, Beth. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Okay, so some of you only have one, but a lot of you have multiples. Okay, I'm buying more. That's it. You've convinced me. 2 paper piercers and 2 take your pick tools. Oh my gosh, I only have one. I have one and I've lost it, so clearly I need more. Okay, so here's the thing. Depending on how far up you cut is going to be the measurement that you cut. So I don't have an exact measurement to give you, except to say that I'm just going to kind of show you how I measured it. So, I'm kind of off camera here, but I'm going to measure like here to just above that perforation. So see the dotted line? I'm going to measure from the score line to about like here or so. Okay. And mine is showing about 3 1/8. 3 1/8. So let me get my basic white, which I forgot to pull out. So depending on how far, you're just going to have to measure it. I can't give you an exact measurement because it's going to all depend on how far up you cut. So what did I say? 3 1/8. 3 1/8. And then I wanted the full length. So 5 1/2. 5 1/2 by 3 1/8 is for me, for the basic white. Yep. Perfect. If I go a little higher, obviously it's going to be smaller. You know what I mean? So I can't give you that measurement. You're going to have to measure it yourself. Then I'm going to, so this is, what did I say? 3 1/8. I'm going to cut my designer paper at 3 1/16. 3 1/16 by 5 1/2. I think I'm already at 5 1/2. I am. 3 1/16. I normally would mat 1/8 bigger, but I am putting the designer paper flush to the top. So the top doesn't have the mat, just the bottom. So I'm only going to go 1/16 shorter. I hope that makes sense. So whatever your basic white is, you're going to cut 1/16 shorter in height. Whatever that is, this way. Okay, so we're going to get here. And again, I'm going to go flush to the top. Flush to the top. Flush to the top. Okay. So when designer paper is as gorgeous as this is, it really makes card making so easy. I know some people aren't huge fans of designer paper. They don't know how to use it. They're like, I don't know what to do with it, but really just have it cover a chunk of your card, throw a sentiment on it, and you're good to go. Like easy. I love my giggle. My husband would be like, never mind. He'd be like, stop giggling. I'm going to throw the inside in early so that we can kind of see the little detail down here. This is 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to stamp one of the little sprigs. I think this one is my favorite. And I'm going to stamp that in Evening Evergreen. I don't know, Judy. I am a huge fan of designer paper. It is the very first. Gosh, I'm going to have her head. She keeps calling. I wish I had another device down here. I would have my husband call her. No, of course she hasn't thought to call her father. Oh my goodness. That's the funniest thing is that she's called me, 4 or 5 times, and my husband is just sitting upstairs, like, minding his own business, doing who knows what, but she hasn't thought to call him once. Okay, so that's a little sprig. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, the designer paper. It was the very first thing I bought. I just think it makes scrap. I bought it because I scrapbooked. It makes scrapbooking so easy. It makes card making so easy, especially when it's this pretty. Just put most of it on a card, have it be a predominant component of a card, add a sentiment, throw a bow on it, and you're good to go. Okay, so isn't that so pretty? Oh, I love it so much. Okay, so here's the thing, okay? It's a red rubber stamp. I'm going to stamp the hello there. And I was trying to fiddle with it. Is it easier to stamp first and then cut, or cut and then stamp? It's a little challenging because it's a red rubber, so it's not photopolymer. We can't see through it and get perfect placement. So it's kind of a guessing game. And I found I had just a little bit more luck with cutting first and then stamping. But it could be a little tricky. So just show yourself some grace and maybe cut out a couple at a time in case you do a oops, although I didn't think to do that. So if I oops, I'm going to have to cut another one. And hold your breath. Stamp, then cut. So it's a little tricky, Catherine Lee, because let me show you. This isn't cut out. So either way, it's a little bit of a guessing game. You know what I mean? Like this doesn't have the center of it cut out. So I can't see, like if I were to, oh, where'd it go? There it is. If I were to stamp, goodness, I have nothing at my hands. If I were to stamp here, right, it's a little bit of a guessing game as to where to put your die. But I cut first, and then this like size of the stamp perfectly kind of fits in that nook. And so normally I would stamp then cut, but in this case, I think cutting then stamping is a little easier, and it's normally not the case. It's normally the opposite, but that's just kind of what I found to be the case. Whoops. Ahead of time, I used that one leaf die, and I cut out 2 soft succulents and 2 evening evergreens. And in my sample card, I only did evening evergreen, but I thought I would just add a little bit. I mean, I only did soft succulent, excuse me, but I thought I would add another layer of color. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we only like just the one. Or maybe I should have done it in gold or something. Like that. Okay. Then down here, I'm going to put the other one. Just kind of, whoops. Maybe I'll do this one first. Evening evergreen. And then add in the, oh my goodness, I'm calling them wrong names. Soft succulent and then evening evergreen. Oh, no problem, Sue. This is a brand new bundle. It's called Eden. Hold on. Yes, Eden's Garden. It is a brand new bundle that is available to demonstrators early. We were able to pre-order it. Customers will be able to order it beginning November 2nd. Okay, it's part of a bigger. I did not put enough. Are you seeing the struggle that's happening here? I'm trying to play it all cool while I'm talking, but the struggle is really happening. Hold on, I need more adhesive. It's part of a bigger collection. It has designer paper. I can show that again, which is gorgeous. And it has cotton paper and it has gems. I don't have the gems. They weren't available when we were able to pre-order it. So, but I am playing with everything else. I'm not playing with the cotton paper. I didn't use that. I should have cut the little sprigs out. Hello, Carol. Thank you for joining me tonight. So, Sue, to answer your question, this is the stamp set. Eden's Garden. This is going to be in the January to June 2022 catalog. So it's like a super pre-order. There are beautiful dies, the Eden dies. They're like label dies. So they don't fit the stamped images. They're like label dies. And then the designer paper, I'll just give you a quick peek because it's so gorgeous. It's evening evergreen, soft succulent with hints of gold. It is specialty paper, so you can see the gold is picking up the light. That's one side. And then the other side is like all patterns. This is available while supplies last. I really don't think it's going to be sticking around for so long. I mean, I hope it does. I hope it's around so that we can all buy lots and lots and lots of it. But I really have a feeling it's not going to be around for so long. So if you like it, my suggestion is you get it like as soon as you can. As close to November 2nd as possible. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm loving all these extra sprigs that I put on this. Oops, and I totally just broke it. I totally just broke it. Oh, my gravy. Okay, hold on. I totally broke it. Oh, that's funny. Okay, well, I put them at a little lower. Okay, for the little gold detail, I'm using, what am I using? Gold shimmer ribbon. 1/4 inch gold shimmer ribbon. I've been using this a lot because this is in our, well, I'm not going to say, I almost ruined a surprise. I've been using it a lot. We'll leave it at that. So, but I didn't really want to do a bow. I don't know. I struggle with bows. I try to avoid them like at all cost, but I wanted to hit a hint of ribbon. So I did this kind of like da 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 da. And to do the da 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 da, all I'm going to do is put adhesive down where I want my da 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 da. It's there. And I'm going to just wind my ribbon up and down, up and down and up. Now, I'm not cutting it yet. I want to see how I like it. That's not bad, actually. It took, this was like 4 tries before I liked the way it was. Not bad. I might have gotten it just right. Maybe after all the 4 tries I did the other day making the card. And so we're just going to snip. I do bows. I do. I can't say I don't, but they're not definitely like not my favorite way of using ribbon. Bows and we struggle. The struggle is real. Okay, I'm going to prop this up with dimensionals. I'm going to put them kind of over that cluster because the dimensional itself will kind of hold them on. It's kind of like twofold purpose. I really, really wish we had those gems, the garden gems. They would be the perfect little addition. They're not available, so as soon as they are, I'm going to get it though. Right there, we're going to plop that. And I was going to add, I didn't do any on my card here, but I was going to add maybe some gilded gems. What do we think? What do we think? And again, I would use my take your pick tool. I'm going to have to go digging. It is in one of those drawers. I don't think I dug very well for it. But I'm going to use my scissor technique to pick it up in the meantime. I always feel like I'm a doctor, like with a scalpel or something. Like I'm doing some important mission. Maybe we'll put one there. And maybe one over here. Come on. Maybe one there. We'll do one completely opposite. And then I always like to do 3. You know, my mom worked in a floral shop for a while, and she says everything should be in 3, groups of 3. So we'll do 3 gems. Oh, and an envelope. Oh my goodness. See, I totally spazzed. I almost forgot to do our envelope. Let me just open my new envelope. I sent so many cards today. Oh my goodness. I think I went through a whole pack of envelopes. The gold metallic pearls. Okay, so I do like them. Let me get them out so people know what we're talking about. Hold on. Okay, so the gold metallic pearls would be excellent. An excellent option. Actually, they actually may even work better than what I got. These I find aren't quite as shiny as the gilded gems. They're just a little like this is like super shiny. I don't know if that makes sense what I'm saying. I do like the pearls. I use them a lot. They come in gold, they come in silver. As you can see, I use them a lot. But I find the gilded gems, I'm struggling here opening up these envelopes. The gilded gems have an extra little shimmer to them. Now, if you don't have the gems, use the pearls. If you don't have the pearls, use the gems. Either way, it's a win. It's a win-win irregardless. But sometimes I just like a little more shine. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? Probably not. Okay, let me cut down my paper here because, I always forget. It is almost like a matte gold and silver. Yeah, I would agree with that. 2 1/4 by 6 will be what we need for an envelope. And where's my liquid glue? There it is. It's hiding. Okay. So let me just remind you, this product is available November 2nd. You'll hear lots from me. So be sure that you are getting my weekly tips and updates email. This goes out usually every Tuesday, unless I'm running late, and then it's Wednesday morning. And it's where I'm letting you know if there's any promotions, anything going on. I'm also usually popping some videos or tips or whatever I feel like talking about. But I will fill you in on all the details as soon as I can. So jamieb.com. You can click on the get my 5 free quick and easy card tutorials, and that will get you my weekly email. Okay. I'm just going to trim this up here a little bit. Like so. Thanks, Judy. Appreciate it. Oh, Sue, it's gorgeous. It's just really, really pretty. I didn't really play too much with the stamped images, except like I said, I just kind of wanted to see, and I really like it. I want to see how this is stamping in a color, but maybe adding like some ombre to it or whatever. I want to play with it a bit some more. I was going to use it tonight, but I wanted to play a little bit more, so we'll see. To be determined. Okay. So there we go. Like, look how pretty this is. I just can't tell you how pretty it is. It makes me so happy. And there's our card. Oh, hello there. So, if you've been watching, you haven't left a comment yet, quickly do so. As soon as we're done, I'm going to draw one lucky winner to win tonight's card. And be sure to mark your calendar, November 2nd. If you are anxious and you can't wait, like myself, you can go ahead and join and become a demonstrator and be able to pre-order this amazing stuff. So please let me know if you have any questions. I'm always here. I love to help and answer questions and whatnot. Please just let me know. And I will see you back next week. Okay, everyone? Thank you so much for joining me. See you then. Bye-bye.